Somerset's sorry streak ended with dominant victory. Somerset have spent both of the opening days of their clash with Warwickshire at the Cooper Associates County Ground in the driving seat. Their first innings total of 458 still way off in the distance for the visitors, who would start day 3 staring at a follow-on. The score, 197 for 9. They found 200 runs in the bonus points that came with the mark, but the innings wouldn't last for very long in the morning session. Hannon Dalby the final wicket, caught behind for Josh Davies third. Sam Hain had been the only Bears batter to really produce the kind of knock they needed, with McAndrew at number 9 contributing a further 47. Outside of their innings, only Al Davis had made it to 20. Josh Davey had been the most impressive of the hosts' bowling attack, finishing with 3 for 30. Tom Abel enforced the follow-on, and Warwickshire was straight back out there looking to save the game, but time was against them and the pressure told quickly. Davis out-caught low down by Overton. And with no change to the score, Sibley followed. Overton this time with the wicket, Abel too with good hands low down in the cordon. Yates tried to counter-punch, but he got it all wrong. Warwickshire reduced to 21 for 3 when he skied one to Lammonby off the bowling of Brooks. Defeat now looked a matter of time. The Bears would cling on through to lunch, the score 45 for 3, still 204 in arrears and in need of some kind of miracle. Once again, Sam Hain was called upon to spark a bit of a recovery alongside Rhodes, and he did just that. The pair held firm, a 50 partnership scored off 123 balls together, but there was still a long road ahead, and the pressure was building, and Rhodes was the unfortunate man to succumb. The turn from Leach to bowl the unguarded stumps, an ominous sign for the visitors. And Sam Hain was right behind him, departing after picking out Overton off the bowling of Gregory. Somerset were 5 wickets away from the finishing line. Warwickshire were at least beyond 3 figures when Burgess fell for 11, caught behind off the bowling of Brooks. And it was 2 in 2, Briggs out to the first ball he faced, another flick to the catchers behind the stumps. McAndrew had done so well in the first innings with 47, but this time he was unable to add more than 4, another for Brooks, who streaked off to celebrate with just 2 more needed for the win. Somerset pushed for the remaining 2 wickets before tea, but the Bears reached the respite of the break, 114 behind, but defeat was just around the corner. The wait was a brief one for the hosts. Try as they might, the Bears couldn't hold them at bay. Miles out-caught by Renshaw for 21. And Jack Leach finished it. Lambs off stump pegged back. The win sealed by an innings and 82 runs. Relief for Somerset after their struggles at the start of the season. The defeat, a damaging one for the visitors, who have yet to really hit the heights that carried them to the title last year. They'd been undone by a determined display of bowling from a side with a point to prove, and prove it they had. Somerset will look to replicate this performance when they return to action in a few weeks' time in a South West derby against Gloucestershire. Warwickshire don't have the luxury of a week off. They're back into action at Emirates Old Trafford against Lancashire on the 5th of May.